Black Panther is ready to strike once more. An interesting item. It must not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you and care to try your hand at jousting? If you manage to defeat my rider here, there's a reward of gold. All you need to do is aim and be prepared for the hit. Reckon you're up for the challenge? Grand. Jump onto old Nelly here to get started. All right. Hold firm and aim your lots. Well, blow me down with a feather, you did it. That's natural talent right there. Here, take this. You've earned it. As a champion, feel free to come back anytime you like. You can even go against... So, you've returned for some more hot joust action. Nelly is ready when you are. If you have a buddy, you can joust against each other. If not, let me know.
That ruffian made off with old Granny Haggardly's bloomers. Can you believe that?
What did he want them for?
Said he was giving them to his mum for her birthday.
Well, why not get her new ones?
With the price of bloomers these days, he'd have to save for a year. No excuse for thieving, mind.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
I honestly thought it was my house I was looting.
I heard he's in there because he stole a fish.
Rumour is it's not the fish, but what he did with it that got him there.
Well, what did he do with it?
I probably shouldn't say, but he poured milk on it and ate it like cereal.
Gracious.
I have no idea how that happened.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work. Are you the new assistant? Well, then get to it. For this armor, I need gold, shiny gems, and some wool. Well, I hope you understand these newfangled... Thanks. That poor fellow was in dire need of shearing. Normally, we don't throw wool in the forge, but apparently this takes care of everything. Impressive, eh? If it works.
My family's counting on me. I know I can do this.
Nice cutting. We'll make a smith of you yet. Nice work! Now we need to turn up the heat and combine those elements. I think that means putting some of that electro-catty into that doodad. That looks about right to me, I think. You've done this before, haven't you? Perfect. Armor fit for a king. You'll be wanting paying for all your work, eh? Well, here you go.
Hey! You gotta get me out of here!
What's that? Mummy sent you? He explained everything in his letter. As much as I'd love to help my old bandage buddy out, I've got problems of my own here. The locals here are not big fans of monsters. I don't want to get too into it, but there's some seriously antiquated opinions at large here. What's not so antiquated is the lock on this door. Looks like they picked up a few pointers from their modern neighbors when they set this up. Help me bust it open, and then we can talk about helping Mummy with his business. Very good. Now, about getting this door open. See that guard over there? He's the one who locked me in here, so he's probably a good place to start. This seems promising. What's going on out there? Whatever you did, it's opened one of the locks. So, I guess you just do that for the others. Another lock opened! Yeah, keep it up! The third lock opens, inching me ever closer to sweet freedom! All right, that did something. What? I can't exactly see from here. Try taking a look around. Ah! Sweet freedom! Thank you, my friend. Now I am finally free to satisfy this burning hunger. I don't suppose you saw an open burger stand on your way here. Well, never mind that for now. There is much to be done to ensure that the world opens its eyes and accepts that monsters are people too. Stay tuned, friend, for things are about to get monstrous, but in a good way.
Something for my next session.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission.
Well, I'm off to meet Mummy! Next stop, Hydra Empire! Ah! A monster! Tell it to someone who cares, you screeching simpleton!
Must find bad people. Scare them away. Bad people cause trouble here. Steal from villagers. Want chase thieves from village, but no can find them. I ask humans for clues, but they scream and run. They scared of wolves. But friend, not scare them. Friend, get clues. We find thieves, I scare them. Everyone happy. Friend help, friend good person. Most humans bored, but some say helpful clues.
I
by the power of the eye...
I was hanging my washing the other day when a wolf appeared wearing clothes. Gave me quite a fright, it did. I ran away so fast I left behind my husband's breeches. Some travellers have not long set up camp just outside the village, over by the jousting tents. Peculiar sort. Blue skin, fishy-looking helmets. Wonder what they're here for.
Oh, those blue-skinned ruffians pinched another load of my fish. That's 3 times this week. If I knew where they hung out, I'd march right over there and ask them very politely to just kindly knock it off.
Working a market is so boring. I want to go explore, starting with that strange cat town next door. Maybe I'll meet a fella made entirely of cats. Hey, wouldn't that be something?
The master finally agreed to let me take care of the jousting pigs. It's a great honor. Only trouble is, I'm pretty sure the lead pig, well, hates me. I can see it in her piggy little eyes.
Humans run away. Wolf, friend find clues? Lady not like clothes? Feel sad. Ruh, but no closer to thieves. Thief, bad guy, but where find? Ruh.
What?
Travelers by tents, maybe useful. Need more clues. Friend find good clues. Blue bad guys steal fish. Friend ready? We go scare thieves straight. Steal fish bad. We make stop. I scare. Bad guys leave. Then villagers nice to wolf.
So, you've returned for some more hot joust action. Nellie is ready when you are.
Rah!
You need something?
Steal fish bad.
Ah! Please, don't hurt us!
Stealing bad. Not take fish. Fish own fish. Be good or get punched.
We'll never steal again. We swear.
That's right. Even if I gotta beg for that coral polishing job back.
No care about job. Just run away already. Fish safe? Village safe? Now I hero to all humans. Maybe now humans be nice like friend. One step at a time. Friend do big favor. Friend howl for help anytime. I come running.
Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
You there! Your king would ask for you. Aye, it is indeed I, the noble King Arthur Pendragon. You may have heard tell of the time I defeated the evil Black Knight. Well, not the most recent one. The one before that. Indeed. It seems recent events have overshadowed my acts of bravery. Which leaves me no other option. I must slay a dragon. Yes, that is the only sure way to demonstrate my heroism to the kingdom. Alas, your king is a little out of practice. Perhaps some training by way of a crusade through Chronopolis is in order. Would you grant me your assistance in this matter? Excellent! Then let us away! This world is full of scoundrels. What better use for them than to strengthen my metal?
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Enemies approach. Ah, so your approach is more of a swish flick slice than a slice swish flick. This training is most valuable.
Maybe some new gloves would cheer me up.
Ha! Over already? I've barely a dewdrop on my brow.
Say, if you're not too busy, I had another job for you.
All right, let's...
It appears I'm inadvertently training what those delightful Manhattanites refer to as their glutes.
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's
ahead of us? More fiends!
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else could concoct a scenario so nefarious!
I say, how do you do that thing with your feet? Oh, wait! I think I have it! I feel stronger just by watching you. Not that that's all I was doing, I assure you. On to the next. As those delightful Wakandans say, no pain, no vibranium. Actually, that might not apply here. Or even be the correct quote.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up...
Another gathering of villains. How about you? My sword is like an extension of my arm. And my other arm is like another sword. To watch you in combat is a true thrill, akin to that amusing contraption known as the kangaroo. An excellent display. I believe one more encounter will be sufficient for today.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. Are you here for the anger management session?
Hi!
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of...
Look there! Are those tiny dragons? What better way to train my steel in dragon slaying? Attack!
Oh, this always happens!
Ugh. Crazy Renaissance farers. Always taking it too far.
It would seem the foul creatures have eaten the citizens. Don't worry. Your king shall save you.
What are you doing, you crazy mook?
No need to thank me. Just doing my kingly duties. Well, I dare say I feel veritably invigorated after that campaign. And what luck that we would encounter those strange miniature dragons. With this experience, I believe I am sufficiently prepared to face a full-size dragon. Assuming Merlin has finished his preparations. At any rate, my thanks for your assistance.
Ah, something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
You there! Might thou assist me? My lady swore she would meet me atop my tower, but she is not the most capable climber. If thou wouldst assist her, I would reward thee handsomely. My love fares in her climb. She so reminds me of the heroes of storybooks, albeit more prone to falling. Oh. Crashing out of the sky. Anything we need to be worried?
Hast thou constructed ladders before, hero? It shows. Hello? Couldst thou help me? My love awaits me atop yon tower. I would climb to my love, but I fear scaling the tower due to earlier mishaps. If only some kind sorcerer could grant me courage. Are those platforms really the only way up? They seem unsafe.
My magic appears to be well suited to deal with this.
This tower is terribly high and lacks any footholds. I'll never manage to scale it and reach my love at this rate. trellis of ivy! How classically romantic. I just hope it is stable. Do you think that ivy is safe to climb? Let us just say I've been burned before.
Huh?
My love! I have reached thee at last! Quickly! We must away from this place before thy father finds me here!
My lady, to love thee freely will be my greatest honor. Hero, before we depart, I must repay thy kindness. I hope that this shining gold goes some way to expressing my thanks.
My treasure, remind me why we chose to rendezvous on top of the tower when our...
The other one, apparently, he's been causing a bit of a ruckus. He needs to watch himself before he makes too many enemies.
Good day. This is well outside my skill set. I'm paid to feed horses, not fix engines. I don't suppose you know anything about fixing flying horse motorbikes, do you? No, of course you don't, because that is not a thing people do.
Make way for the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan. Make way for the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan.
Horse bike needs hay! Lances! Nice idea! Knights do like their jousting. That looks awfully dangerous. You sure you know what you're doing? Well, it's a good thing you came along. I had no idea how to tame this beast. Here, take this. You know, for helping me out and making me look and everything. Oh, and you can ride the bike whenever you want. I'm sure the owner won't mind. Just don't break it, okay?
What is the origin of this? It's so beautiful. Shiny. I'd better hold on to this.
Those vile fiends. How dare they? Ah, the timing of your return is most fortuitous. No sooner had we apprehended the fiends who seized my castle than they escaped again. Garrett always was a crafty one, though perhaps Enchantress's ability to phase through walls was the larger problem here. With the barriers between worlds dispelled, I fear the peccable pair will be in search of some place new to serve as their lair. We must hunt them down and put a stop to their treachery once again. Wonderful! Follow me! My guards inform me that they saw the two fleeing in this direction. Why the guards didn't give chase is a query I'll be positing in their upcoming performance reviews. It would appear we are on the right track. Let us lay waste to these scoundrels. An admirable display. Shall we move on? Brigands, do not stand in our way! 'Tis but a scratch. Ha! They fall as easily as King Arthur from his jousting horse. Though, don't tell him I said that. This place is quite different to England. There's nothing merry or old about it. Could those villains truly be here? Garrett! Enchantress!
Sorry, Percy. If you think I'm going back in that cell, you've got another thing coming.
I didn't think I'd get to settle my score with you so soon. But so be it. I won't go so easy on you this time.
We shall quell your villainy once and for all. Do not lose heart. We can win this.
With our powers combined, we will destroy you!
You may have beaten me once, but I won't fall so easily this time.
keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit.
Think you can handle the two of us at once? It's not too late to run, you know.
Cybernet is playing up again.
It seems your power hasn't dwindled since last we met. But that will only make my victory sweeter.
What would Nueva York do without Alchemax? Probably rely on some inferior brand, like Stark Fujikawa.
Curses! This isn't looking good. I hope they've at least cleaned that cell.
Everything seems in order here. Oh, shock! Oh, shock! Oh, shock! Did you know Alchemax has been going since 2013? Or was it 1992?
No! It's all on you now, Enchantress.
You may have finished Garrett, but now you will answer to me! Curse you!
We are triumphant. With those two taken care of, again, perhaps now the kingdom can truly be at peace. Well, aside from this whole Chronopolis ordeal, of course. But I'm sure you're well on your way to solving that mess of a pickle, eh? My most humble thanks to you, brave warrior. Truly, your heroic deeds inspire me to be a better knight. To that end, and in gratitude for your assistance, I shall lend you my aid whenever you have need of it.
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction at a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
This is quite the conundrum. I hear you're the one who helped to train our noble king in preparation for his dragon-slaying quest. I admire your enthusiasm, but I fear Arthur may have bitten off more than he can chew, which I doubt will be said of the dragon when it's through with him. Enter the Merlin Stones, which render those who wield them invincible. I had planned to slip them into Arthur's garb before the battle, but alas, I appear to have forgotten where I stashed them. Would you help an old man search for them? Wonderful. I should really have considered how bad my memory was before I hit them all over Chronopolis, but, well, here we are. Good luck. Deposit vibranium into the all-new Wakanda-endorsed vibranium deposit receptacle.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Don't worry, there's no major urgency. Arthur Spencer... Let's see what we have here. Yes, these appear to be all of the Merlin stones. And what seem to be a couple of pieces of boiled confectionery for good measure. How very thoughtful of you. The stones feel a little weaker than before. They may not make Arthur invincible, but at the very least, he should flicker back into existence should he meet a grisly fate. And that's certainly better than nothing.
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
Arthur and I shall be departing for the Dragon's Lair shortly. I imagine it'll be quite the adventure. I can't wait.
Too busy?
Breathe in an Earth-glass setting without breathing formula.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I probably got about 1 million of these at home.
They've made a right old pig's ear of this. And as someone who's once turned into a pig's ear, I'd know. Can you give me a hand rearranging these rocks? Whoever set this henge up got it completely wrong. I know how it's supposed to look, but I can't lift these big rocks. Can you believe they built this thing upside down? It's so obviously wrong. Well, I'm flabbergasted. You learned that trick from Merlin? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, phew. And it's the right way up now. Nice work. Bloomin' Merlin, bringing his bloomin' culture to the place. He's not the one who has to tidy up the mess. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, phew. And it's the right way up now. Nice work. Thanks. I was not looking forward to putting that together. Now that's a henge. I'm glad someone around here gets it. Here, have this for your trouble. And, yeah, the henge is still going strong.
Think I might be able to help here.
For the sake of Asgard, I must not waver.
Ugh, so muddy out
I am the mighty Thor, goddess of thunder.
Ooh, shiny. I'd better hold on to this.
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever think you can beat my record. You're welcome to try. Not bad, but there's no way you can beat my record. You call that fast? My grandmother runs faster. You'd best pick up the pace if you want to win. Seems there's a new champion in town. Come back and show us those skills again sometime.
I am shamed. Smash Troll partook in some hearty revelry last night, and when Smash Trolls revel, they revels hard, and occasionally ends up destroying a few people's livelihoods in the process, which may be exactly what happened last night. I must make amends to those I've wronged, but I fear that the puny humans will simply run for the hills at the first sight of Smash Troll, as always. But you have a calming presence. Will you accompany Smash Troll on his quest for redemption? I am in your debt. Come, my trail of destruction leads this way. Look, there's one of those people that Smash Troll must apologize to. Greetings, friend. Well, let me make it up to you.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Magically stack them? You really did it! You fixed my barrel pyramid! Well, I suppose I have to forgive you now.
Hooray! Score one for Smash Troll! And his friend?
I'll never let anyone hurt you again, Barrel Pyramid.
That looks like more of Smash Troll's handiwork. Hopefully this person will be more forgiving. Hello there.
There you are! Look what you did to my cart! How am I supposed to make a living with my cart all wrecked?
I'm very sorry. I'll fix your cart right away. And by I mean we. The royal we. As in...
Well, I'll be... She's as good as new. All right, you big green rascal, you're forgiven. Just try to stay out of trouble, eh? Now, where was I going again?
Smash Troll's friend strikes again. Now, let us continue before he remembers I also ate everything inside the car.
I suppose the Panther God must be watching over me.
More humans in distress. It's all coming back to Smash Troll.
Well, if it ain't the monster what sat on me brother so hard he got stuck in the ground.
Hey, it's not so bad down here, actually.
Shush you!
Smash Troll is shamed beyond words. We must find a way to pull this fellow from his soily prison.
It's really no bother, you know.
You did it!
Suppose I'd best get back to work then.
You're blooming right, you'd best. Ma's new wooden legs aren't going to pay for themselves. Guess I was wrong about you, Greenface. You're not so bad after all.
It feels like a weight has been lifted off Smash Troll's green-skinned shoulders, now that he no longer bears the scorn of these humans. For such small creatures, they make their ill tempers well known. You have my thanks, friend. I'd say this calls for celebrations! But modest celebrations, of course. Smash Troll's days of reckless rampaging revelry are behind him.
What is the origin of this? It's so beautiful.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
That big green fella. No, not Hulk. The other one, apparently. He's been causing...
This is my castle now. A place where I can tinker in... These sentries are fascinating creations. With only a few more modifications, it will become the ultimate instrument of chaos. Keep these peons busy while I work on my enhancements.
It appears someone is in a hurry to be taught a lesson.
You think that will stop me? How dare you damage my toy? A paltry effort. My sentry will not fall so easily. Wouldn't hit an evil old man, would you?
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
Going down.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.